What is your advice about branding yourself as a comedian?
I mean, I go back to the social media thing because it's such a valuable platform. But like, good solid clips that are, that are tolerable. It's so hard for me as someone who books events. I also handle all of our sales and events and catering and stuff. And if I have the opportunity to plug comedy into an event, it's very hard for me to sell a comic that doesn't have a clean, minute and a half, 2-minute clip. It doesn't have to be TV clean, but for these corporate clients, I would prefer that. As great as the technology is nowadays on your cell phone, I mean, you can get a good video on your cell phone. So why not make that? And then, have your social medias lined up. You've got your Instagram, which Instagram Live right now is insane. Facebook, your YouTube, even if they're not super active, whatever, if somebody Googles your name in one of those platforms or searches your name in one of those platforms, whatever pops up should be your brand. It should be what you believe in. It should be a signature of whatever you're going after, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I really am a firm believer in making use of the resources, especially the free ones that you guys have, when it comes from the comedy world. Like, I mean, you don't need an agent in the beginning. You don't need somebody to do your marketing. You just need to take the time and the energy to do it yourself and have it set up. So if somebody looks up your name, they're like, oh, that's a comedian. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. And it doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be a lot, you don't have to spend a ton of money on any of that stuff, but it all needs to kind of connect and all be in line. It's really hard when people don't have their simple, basic social medias lined up. It just doesn't make sense to me.
We had a manager last week, Barb North, mentioned that when putting clips online, don't have a lot of clips that repeat, so you have the same joke in a set from 5 years ago and then a set from today, because someone's looking at them being like, oh, they really haven't progressed in the last 5 years.
Yes.
All you need is one good 1.5 to 3 minute video.
Yep.
And the better the quality, the more you're going to separate yourself apart from people with less quality.